All right. Today we are going to discuss optimizing your LinkedIn profile for freelance work. So, over the years, I was not really somebody that used LinkedIn a lot. In fact, I didn't even see LinkedIn. I was not a LinkedIn person. There are people that I know that are, they do very well on LinkedIn, right? I always felt like if I have my website, my portfolio, that is all I need. I will just show it to any potential client as well as a brochure. And obviously, my past works are on my website, so there is really no need for LinkedIn. However, one of my very good friends, Namdi, he called me one day. I think it was even last year. It's not even a far back something, and he was telling me that I need to optimize my LinkedIn profile. That it's not really just about optimizing it so that I'll be able to get jobs there. It serves as a way to verify who you are for top professionals, right? So at first I did not take it that serious, like, but I decided to do it anyway. It took me a couple of days to set up my LinkedIn profile accurately, put in all those information, your tagline, or is it even headline, education, put in your experience, your projects. And I've worked on a lot of projects, right? So I had to individually put all those projects one after the other, put in your honors and award. I got an award last year, 2023. Put in your volunteer work, all those details. So what I did notice was um when I send people my portfolio and I send them my LinkedIn, because they have seen my LinkedIn, they kind of feel like they already know me. So most times earlier on, before I set up my LinkedIn, it was just my portfolio. When I send it to people, right, they would look at the portfolio and they will be like, um, who are you really? Like, I don't know. LinkedIn gave it an extra boost. I don't know how else to explain it, right? It gave it an additional boost in such that, okay, my LinkedIn is verified. They say, okay, this guy is verified. At least he is somebody living in Nigeria. I'm currently staying in Abeokuta. Okay, so now when I meet people, because some people do reach out to me and they'll be like, I want to be a software engineer and I want to do freelancing. I do not want to go through the traditional route of getting a job and all that. And the first thing I always ask them is, do you have your portfolio ready? Your website, is it ready with your name and all that? They'll say yes, that they do have that one ready. Then I'll ask them, what about your LinkedIn? And I noticed that most of them don't even have a LinkedIn account. And they are not optimizing their LinkedIn account the best way they possibly can. So I always tell them, optimize your LinkedIn account. Funny enough, what I did notice is that 80% of the time they don't listen to me, because when I go back to check, I'll see that their LinkedIn account is still the same. The LinkedIn account, I don't want you to get it wrong or get it twisted. LinkedIn account, yes, maybe it can help you get jobs. I've not gotten that experience. I've not gotten anybody from LinkedIn, specifically from LinkedIn, because they searched me on LinkedIn. But what I did notice, like I said earlier on, is that it boosts your credibility, right? You The LinkedIn, if you optimize it properly, it also appears on Google search. And remember what I told you earlier on, that your real portfolio is actually your Google search. Google search is the real portfolio that you actually have when they Google search your name. So the LinkedIn account is very important for boosting your credibility. Now, when you've worked on any project, make sure to have them on your projects. Try as much as possible to get recommendations from the people that you've worked on, to recommend you, to give some good information about how you work, on your LinkedIn profile, because that review, many people may not trust reviews on your website. That's just the truth. They'll be like, you can easily just type that thing, right? But on your LinkedIn profile, people feel like, okay, for them to go out of their way to give you a review on LinkedIn, you really do know what you are saying. Okay, so try as much as possible to optimize your LinkedIn profile, um, in order to boost that credibility that you are a freelancer or you are managing your own company, for software engineering projects. It also applies if you are doing logo design, or maybe you're into photography or videography, any freelance work at all. It Having an optimized LinkedIn profile is going to drastically help you. I try to also make posts on those on your LinkedIn profile. Like, try to keep up. Don't just create it and abandon it. Let If somebody come, they can see 1 week ago this is what you did, or 2 days ago this is what you did. In this particular topic, I don't think there is much to talk about. Really, I don't think I don't think there's even any other thing I need to say about this, because um, from my own experience, I've not gotten anybody specifically from LinkedIn reaching out to me for a job, or for us to work. But what I did notice was that it really helped to boost my credibility. It really, really did. Okay. So I think if I'm to advise anybody, that should be the angle they should be going towards: boosting your credibility, making sure that your LinkedIn profile is highly optimized. You can check my own. I think it is on the about of this YouTube channel, and you see how it is arranged. So you can use it to model and do your own. I think that is all I have for you today. Today's one is a very short one. I love that. Thank you and bye bye.